So, yeah. You guys want to see my mom hoarder problem? She moved in with me and there's like 1,000 frames on top of me.
Oh my
Shit.
lord.
I'm like, you didn't even ask me permission.
It looks stylish.
Filipino moms, you know.
Mm.
All right.
Is it better on here?
There we go. So, I don't know if you're going to be streaming this PT or not.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming this.
No, I don't know how to stream it.
You
Don't
don't?
know how to.
Oh, all right.
Oh, shit, we got my face here and then.
We tried to set up a Streamlabs and she just never used it. I spent like an hour or two with this woman and she was like, I'll use the free labor and then throw it in the garbage.
Wow.
Jesus. She took the advice and bolted. But yeah.
Ease up your time.
Oh, the microphone is kind of cutting in and out, I guess.
It is?
Just a wee bit. Tiny bit.
Can you hear me now?
We do.
Microphone seemed fine. Like I said, it was more your video. Like it seemed like you stutter like a little bit. Like you'll switch out as you were moving, but not that often.
PT's gonna pay very close attention.
On my phone?
Oh no. I think this is fine, right, guys?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see if anybody shows up at all to this stream. If not, then yeah, it'll just be a YouTube video that'll be edited, and then that's it. So, BT and I know each other very well. We go all the way back to high school, so there's that. But if you want to introduce yourself to the boys here, a little bit about you, what it is you like, what you don't like.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. I don't know. There's not much to know. So I came here by boat when I was a kid. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, she makes a lot of racist jokes.
My mom's Asian, okay? I don't think it's true. No. Well, I grew up in a little town. I don't know. What do you guys want to know? Like.
Well, okay.
Everything.
Flat. Oh, easy.
I'm 34. Mom of 2.
Easy, PT. Yeah. Right now, PT's girlfriend is standing on the other side of that door with a belt, just waiting to take care of him. If he says something wrong.
So I'm gonna close everything.
But okay, so you're a heavy streamer in Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
And what was your first one? The Battlefield 3?
5.
Your first Battlefield game was Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
What? I feel sorry for you.
Battlefield
5. It's really good. It's like the best game ever.
Which one was Battlefield 5?
World War II.
It was it's World War II. So there was Battlefield 1, which was World War 1, and then Battlefield 5, which was World War 2. Because fuck EA, they make absolute sense. And did you play the new one, 2042?
Yeah, I did.
And
don't play it. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. It's all right.
Ugh.
I still go back to Battlefield.
Such a sellout. She's trying to get a sponsorship.
No, but now I'm pretty much on COD.
You shifted to COD?
I did. But Warzone 1, the first one.
Okay, that's not so bad.
She shifted to free to play. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was just trying to recover from saying that 2042 was good and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's not that good. Well, it's not. It's better. You can say it's better. So if you guys don't see me turning properly, it's because I have a stiff neck.
Oh, okay.
I try to put some rubber. Not rubber. That sounds bad. But like some. How do you call that cream? Anyways, you know what I mean. So I can't legit. Yeah.
Yeah. Vicks. Okay. So okay. So you start with Battlefield. You shifted over to COD. Is there anything else you dabble in game wise, or is it just shooters?
I streamed to ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, a lot. Oh, okay. That's how I started. I started on Elder Scrolls Online.
Streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did. And then I decided to play Battlefield 5 once because, my ex made me buy it before we separated. So it was just there in my library. And I said, oh, let's try to stream that. And I hit almost 100 followers in one night when I streamed that. So I was like, oh my God. Okay,
good Lord, 100 followers in one night?
Yeah.
Okay, for
everyone
anybody
was what the hell?
For anybody watching the stream, I struggle to get 4 viewers on my stream, and PT has.
You want me to text people?
0. No. It's okay. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk with you is because the
Yeah.
last stream that we did was the review of Last of Us episode 3, and
Okay.
there was a female streamer who joined at the chat room. Name is the Mermaider. She's an old friend of mine, and she was talking about her experience as to being a streamer in today's world, like what it's like, and to be like a successful streamer. And
Yeah.
you fall in that category of somebody who has a following and you have fans and you have your own Discord parties and or chats and whatnot for people to join in and out. Like you have a community. So I wanted to know, what do you think of the experience of streaming so far?
It's good. It helps a lot with mental health.
Really?
It does.
How so?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Well, I struggle a lot with PTSD and like just getting my confidence back. And started streaming, that was like helping me a lot because people would come in. Yeah, you get those weirdos. We'll talk about that next time. But it's just
You heard her,
how
PT. Get out of here.
You didn't even give me a chance to start the perv out. Come on.
Jeez. No,
Oh,
but
I don't know.
it's more like people would show up and be like, when they come to my stream, you're like, I can't stop laughing. It's like, you're so funny and everything. And for me, it helps me too. I'm like, oh, well, I'm making these people feel good. And they're making me feel good by saying I'm making them feel good. And it's like, some people would be sad sometimes when I wouldn't be streaming. Like, okay, can you stream? Like, having a rough day, and I'll be like, okay, I'll jump in just a little. And it helps a lot, I find. Because you communicate, you socialize. Because when you're suffering from depression and stuff, you don't want to go outside and be like, hey, what's up? No. You don't want to sit in a cafe, talk with a friend. And streaming, it's like, I don't know. You don't even have to leave your home.
Well, how much, if I can ask, how much of it is playing a video game versus streaming? How much of it is helping with like any difficulties? Like if you were to just play a video game, would it help you get through a tough time? Or is it actually streaming that's helping you get through a tough time?
It was streaming that helped me get through a tough time. Because it was interacting with all those people online and seeing them show up on my streams and actually talk to me, ask me questions. That's what it's like when you play video games. Come on, I'm a girl. Hey, oh yeah, or it's like they all get excited. There's a girl. It's like, oh my god, and she's good at the game. It's like, okay, but
Who's not good? Yeah.
okay, don't look. So that's what happens. My mod. They clip all my bad videos. But when I get like a kill streak of like 11 players, oh, they won't clip that. No, we're going to clip B3 dropping her drink, potato aiming someone. But no, yeah.
Oh man, that kind of sucks. She can have a highlight reel apparently. You know what? I have watched a few of her streams, and she's kind of crazy at Battlefield. One thing that I know about her in Battlefield is that she's one of those cracked medics. Like regardless of what's going on, she's running out there in the middle of the field under sniper fire just to heal you. She's one of those types of players, you know.
There's a tank like right next to to one of my squad mates or someone. I'm like, I don't care. Put smoke. Just go res. Don't care. Hey, I mean, it's either the points or you, so get the points.
God.
I even res my enemies on that game. I'm like, what? Hey, the points are... Yeah, because this guy was streaming in the same time that I was playing, and he was like, look at this. Are we allowed to swear on your channel?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, he's like, look at this.
She's about to say a bunch of racist words.
I'm not gonna get you bad. No, but he's like, look at this bitch. She's resing me and everything. Why is she not letting me bleed out? And in my head, I'm like, dude, you better not bleed out. I need your points. Like, I don't care. Yeah. So,
but how intense would you say it is that you join a game and you get the whole you're a girl type thing? How often does that happen? Does it happen every time you join a game?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's exhausting because Battlefield, like shooter games, if the guy is single or he's gonna be flirty, and sometimes it's a bit exhausting. So I like try to play it like offline or like off mic because they hear. I don't know. It's something, I guess. It is exhausting because sometimes I'm just getting off Battlefield. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like people are just flirting. So
That is fucked
You're
up.
not really the first person to say stuff like that, though.
That's the thing. Like,
I'm not surprised.
When we had the Mermaider was talking to us in the chat, and she was explaining to us that how when she streams sometimes, like she's I think she's predominantly Valorant is what she said. She plays a lot of Valorant.
Yeah.
And she said like how sometimes she doesn't even turn on her mic. She doesn't want the lobby to know that she's a woman. You know? And she says like if she does turn on her mic, like her thinking goes so far and deep that she's like, if I'm going to turn on my mic, I want to make sure I'm like top frag or like best player in the lobby, because if I'm not, then automatically I get shit on or people talk shit to me or talk down to me and that kind of shit.
Yeah,
So
I heard that.
I find it crazy. And when she was explaining that to us, I was like, okay, well, I know B3 wanted to have a chat with us, and
Hmm.
I wanted to get your perspective on that because that's insane. And the fact that it happens every game,
Yeah.
I find that so. I find it strange. Okay, if I had to compare it to something, no, if I had to compare it to something, it would be like dating apps, right? Because
Yeah.
when a guy uses a dating app, that inbox is a fucking ghost town. Okay, it was like it's nothing in it more often than not. And then when you speak to women, they're like, "Oh, my inbox blew up."
Yeah.
It just doesn't stop.
Hmm.
And it just seems like it's the exact same thing in the gaming community. The moment people realize there's a chick in the game, it's like, oh, you know,
It is.
it's
It
Oh
is.
shit!
Oh.
So go.
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Yeah, the absence of my picture happened. Yeah, it's okay.
I know. I just
I'm
saw
not
it
as
moving. I'm like,
charismatic
oh.
as PT.
Oh,
But
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dating sites. Yeah, that's something. I was on that back in the days, not today. And I would get like about 15 to 20 messages a day. So it was, yeah, that was something.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
the gaming
And
is different.
but you use gaming as a mechanism, or maybe not gaming, but streaming as a mechanism to like just de-stress.
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy, man. Because like I know a lot of people that when
Mhm.
they do stream, it's actually a little bit more of a stressful time for them.
Really?
Well, because they're preoccupied with providing content, or they're preoccupied with not embarrassing themselves, that kind of stuff. They want to create a certain image or persona. But I think you took more
Mhm.
of a you're just gonna be you out there, and that's it.
I was me, take it or leave it. And I always told people that. I'm like, this is me, real life,
Hmm.
believe it or not. So, and I didn't even use Streamlabs. I'm almost at 1K. So that's what's crazy. But I mean, yeah, no, why be someone else? Like, what did you want me to be like? No,
Oh god.
oh my God, guys.
You
Thanks for
see,
joining into my channel.
so,
Like,
people
no,
are gonna
bruh.
clip that and take it out of context.
Oh,
oh,
I'm
for
sure.
sure.
If my mods were here, they'd clip everything and then put it on my freaking channel. But yeah.
Fucking hell.
And then they'd write B3 acting out in mom's basement. They would say something shit like that. Even though
You gotta tell your mom what you did.
no, because my mom came in once and I was streaming and I'm like, what are you doing? And then someone clipped that and they're like, when mom asked her if she wants dinner. It's like, yeah, I get that.
Oh my god.
her mom gets mad at her. She just comes with more frames, more frames.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it's bad. I even have some in my room. I came back from a trip and I look up and I'm like, what is this? All her flower frames and stuff. I'm like, no.
Mm.
Yeah. Asian moms.
So what would you think is the greatest thing that you've experienced so far being a streamer? Because like you said, it helped you dealt with like a lot of things that you were working through. What would be like a highlight moment for you in streaming thus far? Because you've been streaming for a couple of years now.
Yeah, almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like the big impact on streaming.
Well, to
The
you, like,
community.
what would be your highlight moment when you think of streaming and someone asks you, like,
Mhm.
what was your best moment? Like, what comes to mind?
Cash? No, I'm kidding. Not the cash.
Oh,
The Mads tax.
No, because I don't stream for cash. That's why. If not, I'd be streaming every single day, pushing my stream and everything. No, it's really seeing the support of the community that I like, that build up for my streaming, and going through tough times. These people would show up and be there for me, talking even off stream, and that's like, that was my biggest thing. I was like, oh my god, these people are so like nice. They take the time to actually talk to you, and like, it's nice. That's what I like the most.
that's pretty cool. So for you, it was like more of like a friendship slash
Hmm.
like a society where people supported each other, that kind of stuff,
Exactly.
versus a
Yeah.
way to like to make money or to get famous or and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But if that comes along, is that something that you would avoid, or you would still take
Of what, the cash?
success and money and partnerships and
Well, I mean, I did make between 200 to 400 a month last year, but I
Okay.
was streaming maybe 2, 3 times a week. But then I just started to like slow down things because then with school and then port with the ex, and then it's
Mhm.
like everywhere. So
Okay. But if you could make it a full-time job, would you?
If I could make it a full-time job, no. Because I like to work.
You like,
I like to go out and work.
like every
And 'cause-
major streamer right now is looking at her like, this bitch just said I don't work.
Shit.
PewDiePie just banned her. XQC just reported her. It's like
Don't, please don't. But
no, but
yeah,
you
I
enjoy having somewhere to go and call work, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I love that little routine of going into work, seeing those people, chatting, and like getting to know new people because I work in a hotel. So that's what's kind of nice too. So like I get more people around the world compared to like streaming too. You meet so many people around the world, like British, Australia. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm very.
What's crazy is that when I compare it to when I started streaming and PT started streaming at the same time as me, like we were growing our channels and we thought we were doing okay, and then I remember you came along and you started streaming and it just fucking blew right past us. And it's so
I know. I'm
insulted.
like, why do people like? The most comment I get from me, who I am, is my laugh.
Your laugh?
I'm like, they just love my laugh.
Give us a
and
sample.
I don't even know why. It's
Give us a sample of that laugh.
no, it's like let's say I kill someone and I will go like ha 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 or something like that, and they're like,
Oh shit!
they love
it's
it.
fucking terrifying. Okay, your fans are okay.
I murdered like 12 people and laughed hysterically.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So,
Yeah.
is there anything in particular that you want to stream? Like you always wanted to do it, but you haven't done it yet? A game
I
or...
always wanted to do a haunted stream.
Oh my god.
Wait, a
Wait,
You know what? You're
I
asking
wanted-
for those cruel
No.
people to show up then.
no, I always wanted to do a haunted stream and dress up as a pickle.
What?
But it's been 2 years. I'm looking for a pickle costume and a hair.
She wants to just...
Almost 2 years. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm like, I did it once. I told people I dressed up as a. I'm like,
As a hot
I
dog?
mean, it's funny because you know all these pervs show up and they're like, oh my god, and then you just show up and you're like, wearing a hot dog. It's like for Halloween, I dressed up as a nurse because that was what people voted. But at midnight exactly, I turned off my cam, I changed the whole background, and I had a Christmas suit with a Christmas tree hat.
Yeah.
And they were like, what the hell? So I could just imagine everybody going like this. So,
Okay. So she takes... okay, yeah. It sounds like her audience enjoys the abuse. It's
right?
It's obvious that they're simps at this point.
Ooh.
Shit. Oh, PT with the fired shot.
He's firing
That's it.
shots.
That's it.
Take
You have
this.
more stream, you have
No,
more
because
people.
they would actually
Okay.
pay. No, because if they were, they would be paying. No.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
I
they're
got
coming back,
some-
if they're coming back to the abuse, that means that I guess there's a little bit there, and then they're gonna slowly start paying. It's like, wait, maybe if we start paying her, she might do this. I don't know.
Well, someone asked me to wear latex gloves, and I was like, not because you sub to $7.99 a month, I'm gonna wear that. Like, I was like, dude, and he was spamming me pictures. No.
What?
Oh god.
Yeah, I've had.
Wait,
that's-
how are
that's-
people
that's
contacting
weird.
you like this? Like you on your socials?
My link tree. Yeah. The amount of messages I get on my socials, it's That's why sometimes I don't answer to people on socials because I'm just okay. Like, give me a break. Like, I don't want to date you. No, not because you show up on here and oh, you're so beautiful. Thanks for the compliment. Okay, but like, I really want to date you. Like, dude, where do you live? First of all, I'm all the way down in I don't know where, Miami or some shit. Oh yeah, how are we gonna date? Like, are you gonna fly in every day? I'm not wasting my cash going to see you. No. So yeah.
I would figure at least try and make some sort of friendship out of things before you push straight into that.
Oh, they go straight. Like, they're like raw, no lube. It's like, yeah. They take chances. I'm sorry.
But
I
what,
know.
Don't worry about it.
but what would you say is like the brute honesty? Because I feel like a lot of the people that chase after female streamers and go after them like that, I don't. To be fair, I could be wrong. I don't think they're people that are like our age. Is it a younger generation?
Not really. It's older that chases me. Yeah.
Wait, like
people in their
It's a
40s
little
and
bit
50s?
older. Yeah, in the 40s,
Or-
pretty much. End of 30s and
Okay.
40s.
what?
Yeah.
I had no idea that Twitch had like a 40, 50-year-old stalking crew. Holy
I guess
shit.
'cause I look so young.
That's insane. I
No.
thought for sure it would have been the younger generation.
No, I do have younger people that do like try, but the ones that would more like be like, oh, they're a bit older. Yeah.
That's surprising, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I honestly thought that, well, because I just feel like the younger generation of guys out there are, well, simps. Like that, they go for the ooh shit. I don't think a fucking 50-year-old cares about ooh. Like, for
That's the
real.
thing. I don't ooh. That's what I mean. I'm just
It's
crazy.
ooh in a pickle suit.
It's like
she
like some-
changes the word
some
awa.
oh whoa. No. No, isn't agua water?
I don't know.
I think that's aqua.
No, in Spanish, agua. No?
Oh, agua?
No, mate.
Okay, let me
Okay.
Google. I'm kidding.
I ain't looking. I'm not being a part of that conversation. I don't give a shit about water in Spanish. But anyways,
Yeah,
but you were saying.
but no. No, like for example, I would be playing like there's different, especially toxic people. I noticed they're more on COD. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Agua.
Awa.
See, told you. There you go. I'm kidding. I noticed different games you play. There's different kinds of toxic people. Like Battlefield, you don't get toxic because you're a girl. COD, holy, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
noticed that because
I feel like there's a lot of 13-year-olds playing COD. That's probably also why you get a lot of that
They
too.
shred on the
I
junkies.
don't know.
Yeah.
Like I joined the first time I joined Warzone 2, 2.0.
Hmm.
We're in a squad with two random guys, and I start talking to them like, "Oh no, hell no," and because I'm a girl, so they started calling me Amy. I'm like, okay, and then I started joking, and they're like, "Oh, she's funny. We staying." I'm like,
Did you just?
so it's like,
Did you just do black
what?
voice?
no, but that's
First PT now.
that's
This person was in.
I'm
That's
saying
right.
exactly what
Was he what's with your friends being fucking racist? So this is why I don't post my picture. I'm offended. Thank you.
Man.
No, but that's exactly the way they said it. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's exactly how they said it. So yeah, and then you go on Apex, and I play with my best friend, and now I start talking, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're a girl?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "B3autified." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he just dies laughing. He's like, "I can't." He couldn't
You
even
know-
breathe, and I was like, "Yo."
To me, that makes absolute sense because Call of Duty, you have the children, right? And then the children are just, I don't know, the girl talking. Oh, what do we do? You know, that's the attitude you get out of young generations.
Wait, do that again.
But then
Do that
when
again.
no,
Someone clip.
no, thank you. But then when you go over to Apex, then you get the whole fucking ooh anime crowd because they like that style of game.
Mhm.
So then when the girl joins, they're like, ooh, they just turn into that Japanese taxi driver.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
God.
Wow.
Man, I think it's 100% true. And if you draw like, I remember I used to play a game called Escape from Tarkov quite often, and they introduced voice chat. Well, what's it called again? Proximity chat. Sorry. So when people are
Yeah.
near you, they can hear what you're saying. And in Tarkov was one of the games where people didn't give a fuck, man or woman or whatever the fuck you were. You could claim to be a tree. It's like the moment we hear you talk, you're like, bitch, get away. I don't trust you. You focused on the game. You didn't focus on the person that was there. You know what I mean? Because you got sucked into that world. So I think if you play a lot of casual games, you'll get that. But when you enter the more hardcore niche, or like, okay, for instance, it's not 100% hardcore, but ESO, it's not a casual game. So I think that type of attitude would be less visible there. No?
So ESO was the most toxic game I played.
Oh shit. Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, because when they found out I was a girl, yeah, a lot of enemies when they found out I was toxic to me. 7 of them tried to stream snipe me. They all failed because back then I was really good, and they all got pissed off. And then I messaged them, "Hey, GGs," and the other guy was like, "She's fucking texting me now." I'm like, yeah, but it was
Yay,
also
trolling.
it's hard also because one found me on Facebook. And that shit went down because they're like, "Oh my god, she's this, she's pretty," or blah blah blah. And then the word got out, and the kids got really like upset because then the other guys were like, "Oh, you want to play? Like, I'll change Alliance to play with you." just because they saw what I looked like on Facebook, and it was ridiculous. And the other kids were bullies, so yeah, it was. I got whispers, like so many whispers. So yeah, it's not really fun.
Fuck, I thought it would be less prominent in ESO because
Holy
it's a
shit.
game where you have to invest time and skill to be good at it, right? So that's people
PvP, yeah.
it's people that want to be sucked into that world and be a part of it and not
Mhm.
focus on, the bullshit of the day to day.
Mm.
Like I don't give a crap what the person's gender is, but no, apparently I was wrong. So shit.
No, it's
I would have thought
so
in
toxic.
general RPGs or role playing
Mhm.
games. Have you ever tried World of Warcraft?
No,
No. Okay.
no. Before that, I wasn't gaming that much because back when I was younger, I would have the PlayStation 2. And you know when Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I played the 36 hours in a row, and that's when I knew I had gaming problems. So
Jesus.
yeah, so I
Fuck
had to back
school,
out a
fuck
little.
everything. Just
I know it was a whole summer I spent playing like Legend of Dragoon on PlayStation 1. My friend literally went to, you remember Ruby? Ruvlin?
oh yes.
Yeah, and she came knocking to my window saying she has a boyfriend. 1 month later, I was still gaming. She came back. She's like, they broke up. So I just didn't see time pass. I was gaming. It's, yeah, gaming addiction. It's a real thing.
Oh yeah. It's
I stay in school.
yeah. Welcome to our side of the world. But you know what sucks though? I would say I do have a gaming addiction because I love it so much. But I don't game anywhere near as much as I used to anymore. But when I do, I feel like because I can't invest as much time in it, I get irritated a lot faster. You know?
Really?
Yeah, like if I'm in the middle of a game and I'm doing something, whether it's online or it could even be single player, I can hit pause. There's not a problem here. But if I'm in the middle of a single player game and I'm really sucked into it, and then someone has to ask me a question, or someone texts me, or someone calls me, like, "What the fuck do you want? Like, leave me alone." you know?
I know.
I understand.
Yeah.
We get this.
For real, man.
Yeah. That's
So-
why I don't play when my kids are up. Because, like, they'll go in front of the TV and, Mom, what are you saying? And then I'm swearing like a crazy chick. And then sometimes when they're just jumping in front of the TV, I'd have to throw and play fetch with them just to, like, move for a second. I know, it's bad, but it's not bad. It's just sometimes when they just... It's just when they wake up, sometimes they come down, and I'm like, okay, well, just let me finish this, and I throw the toy, and they're like, ah! Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, you need to start your own just chatting and just parenting
Why?
tips. Parenting tips all
Just
day.
throw shit, play fetch with your kids.
Play
on
fetch
camera.
with your kids, get a leash. You know, early on, like
I want to put out all the treats that she gives them. When they're a good boy, I give them this. When they're a bad boy, I tell them to go in the corner.
early on,
In
a
the
lot
cage.
of
No,
parents
we
are
got a pink
worried.
chair. What? No, I wouldn't do. I don't know. Just chatting, I did it a couple of times. It was alright, but I'm like, I don't know. I just me talking to everybody. Okay. I don't know. While I'm not playing a game, so it's kind of.
Well, I feel like that it would be a little bit more up your alley because you were saying before that like you you find that the social aspects of it is a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, obviously the gaming part helps too,
Yeah.
but I'm surprised that you haven't invested more time in the just that whole side of things to see where your community is
Yeah.
at and just have fun with that whole side of things.
I did do a ASMR stream.
Okay.
Did you show up? You guys didn't show up. So did you know poking a Jello has a really nice?
Poking
Poking
Jello.
Yeah.
Jello.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got so many people weak on stream because I was just poking it and it was going like.
It's like stirring
And-
mac and cheese.
Someone
Oh my
wrote like,
God.
I can't answer your question right now because I'm literally dying, and I'm like, it's just, and I'm like, will I get banned? Because it was really like, the sound was.
It was
amazing.
the sound was
Yeah.
graphic apparently.
Yeah, I was surprised how many people loved it. I even did a half an hour stream with my daughter, and people just showed up, and they were like, just.
Your daughter was on stream with you?
Yeah, I did a Pokemon opening package with her.
Oh
And
damn.
at one point, she's like, "Mommy," and then she sneezed, and the thing comes out like the boogers all the way down, and people are like just dying because she's there, wiggling it as yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know you involved your kids in the streaming also, but that was probably the only time you did it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when I be streaming, and she wakes up, she would show up in the back, and people like to see my kids because they, like a lot of people, like viewers, they like to see your life. Like they just don't want. They don't always want to see just you streaming a game or stuff like that. They want to know a little bit about you, and like I'm not really scared. Like for sure. Like if she wants to be streaming one day, I have no problem with that.
I think
Just she has to be ready for weirdos.
yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt. Hybrid and I were
Mhm.
talking about that where we were saying like how if we wanted to do something like this, like having conversations and whatnot, like it needs like if we want to have a successful channel, we need to go a little bit outside of just talking, and whether it's games or
Mhm.
social politics or entertainment or movies, like people genuinely are
Yeah.
interested and want to know about people's lives. Like they're just curious by
Yeah.
nature. That's why the fucking Kardashians
Exactly.
still have a show. You know, people just are curious about shit like that. They want to
Mhm.
dig into people's lives for some reason.
I
Oh
never
my god.
watched a show.
No, neither have I. But I'm just saying, like it's a show it's been around for a fucking long time.
You never did. What?
Who me?
What?
You think I watched it? I probably watched an episode when the transition happened, but that was it.
I'm joking. Wow.
When she was like, "Wait, you
Yeah.
chopped it off?" and then they were like, "Oh yeah," but no.
Really?
But no, I didn't watch it. I don't know. The only thing I know
Oh.
about the Kardashians was I've one of those fucktards was trying to cut an avocado, and it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
You saw that?
No, but just when you said fucktards, I immediately was like, oh, okay, they're gonna do something. It honestly just reminded me of Jersey Shore and a lot of the stuff that they did on there. I was
Haven't
kind
seen
of
it.
I haven't really gone around to watching the whole thing, but I watched some episodes because other people around me were watching, and it was more entertaining to see what stupidities they were gonna do
Mhm.
than to take it like seriously as a show to be like, oh, this is fun, this is hilarious. It's like no, it's fun to watch them do stupid, outrageous stuff because they're kind of dumb.
I'll never understand why reality TV is such a huge thing, and I think you hit the nail on the head here. It's just people want to watch and judge other people. You know,
Mhm.
just to say
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're
Yeah.
dumb. I wouldn't do that." You know.
Mhm.
Because when I watch the
Yeah.
Well, again, if you were to take the Kardashians as an example again, you'd be like,
Mhm.
"Are you fucking kidding me? They're being paid millions of dollars to be that way." You know what I mean?
Mm.
And same thing with
Mhm.
Jersey Shore, probably. The only thing I know about Jersey Shore is that episode from South Park, where
Snooki wants
No, that's not
Snooki
something I
wants
saw.
smoosh smoosh. Did she rape Cartman or something? I forgot who it was.
Oh, she did.
She did. Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to say poor Cartman, but I almost feel like he kind of deserves it sometimes.
He deserves
Sometimes.
it.
Yo, the scene that cracked me up the hardest with Cartman was when he wanted an iPad, but his mother insisted that they get the Toshiba Handybook because it was cheaper, and then he starts telling his mom, he's like, "You know what, Mom? Forget about it." And I forgot how the whole joke goes, but long story short, he goes, "You know what? Can we just go get some cigarettes after when we're done? Because I like having a smoke after I get good and fucked." And then he takes out his pants. You want to fuck me the best buy?
So good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but your humor, B3, derives from that kind of comedy. You have no filter, honestly. Like you'll say whatever the fuck is on your mind more often than not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But-
fantastic. Now I don't have to be all filtered and shit. It's great.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sitting here trying to be all courteous and everything. I
No,
couldn't
no,
talk
no. You can make fun of her heritage. You can make
My
a
hair.
yeah, all of it. So
Mhm.
Go to
the
town.
the
Okay.
Yeah, I could just picture him going like, "All right."
I did actually.
Wow. See,
he doesn't.
I know because your camera's on.
Exactly. I have to portray my actions through my voice.
Jesus,
So do you use your punching bag in the back?
I do quite a bit. I like it. However,
After stream.
I don't have wraps anymore.
After stream.
Yes. Fuck.
I
Jesus.
don't have wraps anymore, so my fucking they hurt like hell right now.
Mm.
My
Well,
hands.
they have these wonderful inventions called boxing gloves.
I just want wraps. I don't want gloves.
Put on the gloves.
I don't know. I've seen too many Street Fighter games and movies where they don't use gloves; they just use wraps. So I want to be like that.
Oh, you want to be Ryu? Okay.
Yeah. I want to throw a backpack on my back and walk around and say, "What are you doing?" I'm going to walk about. I'm going to find my next challenger. That's what I want to be.
See where you at?
I always loved that storyline for Ryu, man. He's just always on the road looking for his next challenge.
Wandering
nonstop.
warrior.
The wandering warrior, man. It's so sick.
Saw that.
Besides those games, did you dabble in any other games online or no?
Online games.
Yeah. You don't do
Back in
PC
the
games
days?
at all, eh?
I mean, Sims, back in the days, I would play
The
Sims.
Sims.
The
I
Sims.
did.
My
I was
God.
really bad on Sims because what I used to do is I would make the neighbors fall in love with me, and I had a pool, so I would make them come over, go in a pool, take out the stairs, and let them drown, and then I created my
Jesus.
own graveyard.
Oh my god.
I feel like that was
So-
something like everyone did in The Sims at one point or another. Just to be
I mean,
like,
I'm not the only one.
Murder a bunch of people, whatever.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
Oh, it's good that it's not Reboot. Remember that show? Reboot?
Oh my god!
I swear, if it wasn't for that show, I never would have thought anything outside of like games
You know?
like that.
Just go around murdering everybody, but in Reboot world, you just killed 10 families.
Oh my god!
although I do admit that sometimes I'd be like, you know what, screw you, Bob, and then I would actually go out and kill NPCs.
Fuck you, Bob.
Oh man.
Guardian this.
Yes, Sims.
But
So-
I miss those old type TV shows, man, like Reboot and stuff. Beast Wars, all
Mm.
that kind of crap. The
Oh
show
my god, yeah.
Oh man, and yo, I'm super pumped, super psyched for the new Transformers movie because they're bringing in Optimal Prime and all those Beast Wars and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be
No
fantastic.
kidding.
It's gonna be great. Now B3 is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't think I used to watch those things.
No, I don't think so. You probably watching, I don't know, Barbie's Horse or something like that. Or-
Sailor Moon.
No. No, there was a lot of
Where did that get out?
what? I would
No,
watch more
Jesus.
like what was his name?
What?
There was like so
Sailor
many
Moon.
shows. What? No, not Sailor Moon. Yeah.
PT was so insistent on that Sailor Moon.
Well, everybody watched Sailor Moon, don't lie.
Fucking watch
No.
Sailor Moon.
I'm sure
I
you
didn't
guys all
watch it.
watch at least one episode.
Not when Dragon Ball's on.
I don't know anything about this.
Not when you're dragging your balls? Okay.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's like, ah, shit, Sailor Moon's on. I gotta drag my balls. Fuck it.
You know what?
Damn. That bow on her is just, yeah.
Jesus.
He's the one. Ugh.
I think
GGs?
Goku would destroy Sailor Moon in a session.
Are you sure?
Ha.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying, man. Like it'll be like
I don't
Superman
think
and
it would
Lois
be a
Lane. Like he'll
session,
need
it
like a
would just-
kryptonite
it would-
condom.
He would
What?
literally just thrust forward, and then there would be nothing left.
Oh, God.
I don't know about that because, like, when Sailor Moon would transform, reality would just kind of disappear for a moment. So I feel like she'd just do the transform, and then Goku's dead.
Oh my gosh. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but anyways, there has to be some fan fiction out there about shit like that, man.
Of course there is.
Sailor Moon X go.
Have you
Oh,
heard-
okay. He knows.
Have you ever heard of what's it? Rule 34. That's not a. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, oh shit, he knows. Dan whips out his entire back
Dan
catalog. Of it.
knows. That's what the violent clicking was last time on the last stream.
What do you
Check
think I
out
was
Sailor
doing to
Moon
keep
versus Goku
entertained?
porn.
Go check that out.
Yeah, no, you don't want to check it out. You don't. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you like Lilo and Stitch, you won't after that.
Yeah, it's basically anything that you can think of that could be inappropriate. There's probably something for it that's inappropriate.
Welcome to
About
the
Lilo and Stitch? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's enough internet for today.
But yeah, that's what PT does in his spare time. So
Okay, that's interesting.
yeah,
Nice.
Get to learn more things. Wait, are you guys trolling or it's true this
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Sure.
totally trolling. I'm a decent guy.
time?
Jesus.
Quotations. all the
Very
time.
convincing.
You know, nowadays that kind of joke, man, it's gonna fuck you up for a long time, man.
Oh, for sure.
He's gonna be in court one day. Someone just happens to bring up this part. I'm a decent guy. See how the court doesn't believe this man?
Did you see that? I think it's in Canada. I need to find the article. But they passed that law, the social media law, for
Social media law?
yeah, in Canada, where the government wants some loose control over what you can and can't say online now. In the sense, like how if you were to say something that's considered inappropriate or misinformation, they would have the right to go in and action that. It could be in the form of like a fine or a slap on the wrist, or they would contact.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a comedian that was basically going through the whole court process for the longest time because of that?
In Canada?
Yeah, there was a French comedian who had basically said
Oh
who made some joke. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but he was in court for the longest time, and they were trying to put him under. He finally, like, I think maybe about a year or two ago, and he ended up winning his case.
Mm-hmm.
But it took so long, and that probably because of that.
Mm.
That's fucked up, man. And what's crazy is that we pass a lot of laws here, man, that affect speech and that kind of stuff. And a lot of people, a lot of people run around and say freedom of speech, and so on and so forth. It's actually not
Yeah.
in the Canadian charters, I think, of rights.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have freedom of speech in Canada. It's not like they have the whatever. It's the first or second or third or whatever amendment in the United States, but in the Canadian Charter of Rights, I don't think it's not written anywhere that we have freedom of speech. So. And oh, you think so?
No. So, oh yeah, I must cut out. No, I said no. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it. So
Like when Jordan Peterson. That's
Yeah.
the name, right? Yeah, when he was doing that whole thing about not addressing people's pronouns, that topic got brought up. Whether there's freedom of speech in Canada.
That was a long time ago.
then- Yeah, it was. So that's how I found out that we don't have that.
Well, that's also why he's being pushed right now to. They're trying to revoke his whole his license.
No. They're trying to revoke his license because he went on some fucking tangent with the Daily Wire. Like he did. Honestly, Jordan Peterson is kind of fucking unhinged right now, man.
Jordan Peterson unhinged.
He's really upset. Like he's yelling at people and shit, and he's much more harsh and sharp with his words now. Than he was before.
Fair though. Some of the people he speaks to, and then all that, how they backlash him and everything. I don't really blame him for getting impatient with these people.
Well, it's difficult.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Whose phone was that?
Sorry.
Okay.
It's her viewers. Her viewers are like, they're talking about Peterson. They're incels. It's like,
No, I'm sorry. I knocked over my vibrator.
oh, okay.
wow.
That's all right. All you hear is like a fucking library of shit falling down. It's like, oh, whoops, my bad.
Oops.
Yeah.
I dropped my shit. Ooh woo.
Again with the woos, man. I don't understand what that is. Like a legit. Was it a hentai thing, or was it like in a show or something?
It's I think it's some kind of anime related. It's definitely some kind of anime related thing because outside of that, you don't see that.
Does it mean something?
I think it has to do with being cute. Again, I have no clue.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'm just making assumptions based
Let's
off.
Google
of
it right now.
I thought you would have the answer to it since you're so famous with it.
Wait, who? Him?
No,
yeah,
you.
Maybe him. Me? I don't.
What?
Yeah, the first thing I do when I join Battlefield, it's like. No.
All right, Dan.
That's why they all go crazy.
She put you on the spot. You got to give us an ooh right now.
Yeah, Dan. At the end of each stream, Dan ends his stream with ooh woo.
Hey guys, get ready to clip
Woo.
this.
Get those cheeks red, boy.
Jesus.
That's different. That's
Get those cheeks red. Oh my
a
god.
very manly ooh woo.
Man.
Oh my lord.
But it reminds me of the conversation we were having with Mermaider, how we were tying it back to how everything is like hyper or over sexualized for kids nowadays, or the younger generation. And like the whole uwu thing to me falls into that. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it was like a Japanese word meaning like cute or some shit like that, or
Probably.
yeah. I don't know if the word uwu actually means something. That's a problem. but yeah, that's why I assumed a lot of the people that bothered you, B3, is that they were the younger generation, because everything that we're catering towards them is driven in that direction. I find, She's like,
Sorry, can you hear my daughter? Oh, I'm turning like a robot. Oh my god, she's screaming, "Mom!"
oh, you go take care of what you gotta take care of.
Oh no, she's with my mom upstairs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably asking me to save her, but.
Save me. No, I'm busy.
Exactly.
She's making me measure the wall for more frames.
Bro. No, man. I'm coming to your place and I'm going to install them there.
No, hell no. I have enough here. My frames
Yeah,
my frames are tasteful. I like my frames. PT has Barbie dolls in the background apparently.
Nice.
And trolls.
God damn it.
Treasure trolls.
Hey, it's Overwatch character.
Is that a troll or is it a Dragon Ball character?
Which one?
When?
Which one are you talking about? Hang
I don't have my glasses.
Your right side.
Wait.
I don't know. I see blue
well,
hair
there's-
and
Oh, that's Goku. Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
That is not a troll.
God, you guys have good eyes. Goodness.
That's ridiculous. But anyways,
You know what? The only thing that actually probably looks like a troll, or maybe I don't know how to say it with something that doesn't sound kind of offensive. It's probably this guy right here. This guy from Infamous, by the way, Josh. This came with one of the pre-orders, and I was like, "Oh, cool! This looks neat." And then when you get a closer look with him, he kind of looks like he's slightly depressed, and no offense, but he kind of looks like he has Downs. He has Down syndrome or something, because like in the game he's like super aggressive and he looks really cool in the game. But it's just I don't know why they went with this look. It's like the Ronaldo statue.
that's why he's mad. No one made him breakfast. Oh man, you got to throw those in there, you know, so I can just edit them in later on for people to see it as a reference. It's beautiful. Yeah. Are you watching any interesting TV shows right now, B3? Like right now we're following The Last of Us. You into that kind of stuff or not much? No TV shows at all? Just games, streaming.
I mean, I'll watch Gilmore Girls all the time on repeat.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's one of those people.
I just love the girly stuff.
She watched
I don't woo, but yeah.
She puts on the channel The Golden Oldies.
What is that?
It's just a bunch of old TV shows on there. It's like,
yeah, why not? I mean,
Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
I don't know what that is though. Yeah.
Oh,
Just the classic stuff. I don't know. I tried to watch Jeffrey Dahmer, but my mom was next to me and she's like, "It's so boring. There's no action." I'm
No
like,
action.
Yeah,
the Netflix one, the recent one there.
yeah.
Yo, that fucked me up for a long time, man.
Really?
Yeah, did you
Cool.
did you
It
guys
makes-
see it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I've wanted to. but I
Oh
haven't
man,
seen it
it's
yet.
fucked up, bro.
It's cool.
Oh, really?
You feel like eating people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm. She has a
No
fridge right
kidding.
next to her. But you know what was crazy about that show was that they didn't show anything gross.
No.
They didn't
Not
show
really.
anything overtly gross. It's just everything was implied, and it just made it that much more disturbing because they made your mind imagine it itself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And there's something on the internet because I heard that the show won a Golden Globe or an Emmy or something. I don't know what it was recently, but the actor who portrayed Dahmer, and people are like saying the role broke him. You know, how it destroyed him,
Okay.
and that how he because apparently he didn't want to take the role. He wanted to get some kind of happy role or a comedic role, and they told him, okay, just do Dahmer and then we'll move on. And then Dahmer really fucked him up apparently. Now this is all this is just off like headlines that I saw online, nothing that I read, nothing I know for a fact. But when I saw the pictures of him accepting his award at whatever the ceremony was, yeah, man, the dude looks genuinely bummed out, like he does not want this. And I think it has something to do
Ouch.
with the victims of the family who like boycotted the award ceremony and boycotted the show itself. Because apparently some of the victims of the family members, they weren't told that and they weren't consulted for the show.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's fucking
Shit,
dark if that's the
That's
case,
a little
man.
bit shitty.
Yeah, that's fucking dark, man. If that's how they went about it, man. Shit. And I don't know. I went on like a after that, like no joke. After watching that show for like a good week or two, man. Nah, I had to watch and play things that fucking made me happy, man, because it really bummed me out to know that this happened and like fucking not long ago.
Yeah.
Like I was alive when this son of a bitch was going around, you know.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Well, you never know. That's just one of the stories. Imagine.
Yeah, and we don't know about you either because apparently you do some sick shit yourselves.
No, I don't.
Yeah, evil laughs.
I mean, no, that's only on Sims. Because it's illegal in real life, you know.
Jesus. She'll be like the perfect candidate to go to court and explain how video games turned us into mass murderers. It's like
Let's bring the purge.
You guys thought this was a plushie? Ah.
Bring the purge to Canada. That'd be great.
you know what? I'm
I'm kidding.
gonna be one of those
I was-
assholes and say I think I'd do well in a purge.
In a purge?
What?
I think I'd do well during a purge.
Oh, is that why you have your boxing back up?
No. I don't mean I would kill people. I mean like I think I I would be quite efficient at I don't know.
Getting unkilled.
Yeah, trying to stay alive and shit like that. I don't know. It's 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
a day.
yeah, I don't know. I think I could survive that. It'll be fun.
Really? I'd be the first one dead. Like, I think I'd kill myself. I see someone running to me, I'd just kill myself right away.
Ah!
Yeah. You ain't getting this kill! No.
Jesus.
I was
about
just
to hand
warning
him a
you.
bunch of food and be like, I was going to help you out.
I was gonna give you food and shelter and everything. Why'd you kill herself? Ah.
I know. It's crazy.
His first response. Ah, trouble. Bang.
It's
My
true.
gosh.
You never know.
She gives nothing a chance. She just she takes the first shot on herself no matter what.
What do you mean I gotta
every time.
tie my shoelaces? Yo, fuck this. Bang.
She's like,
No. Yeah. I don't think so. How about you guys? Would you
Oh,
survive?
immediately, yeah, just shoot myself in the face.
the moment the alarm goes off.
I think everyone was talking about surviving, not blowing themselves up in the face.
Yo, 24 hours for one day? Nah, fuck that.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Hey, it's one day of torture. You stress out, you're just gonna die of a heart attack.
I think I'll just, like, if I wanted to go into the hiding route, I would just hide in the most obvious space, like McDonald's drive-thru or something. No one's gonna pay attention.
Jesus.
Yeah, because definitely the killers don't need to eat.
Like,
We'll
what's
go
that guy
in there,
doing?
eat
No,
the
he's
burger.
fucked up, man. He's trying to get McDonald's at this time? Nah, we're not gonna pay. Nah.
They're like, does he think someone's working right now? I don't understand.
What do you mean there's employees? Oh, right, they're not noticed either. Right, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's hot.
You know what? I wouldn't
Either
be.
that or just...
I wouldn't be surprised.
sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if society heads in that direction though, like a pseudo purge and that kind of shit.
Little purge.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's starting with the U.S.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. I know this is horrible of me to say because my last name is Mohammed, but god damn it, the U.S. Oh, the world's a terrorist.
You used to say that so much in high school. Like, you're like the terrorist in class or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I would
Remember.
consider a tearist, though. You're the wrong kind of brown to be a terrorist. Is that too much? Is that too much to say?
I mean, yes, yeah, I am the wrong kind of brown to be a terrorist, but I mean, like in certain parts of India, like Kashmir and stuff, yeah, they do some fucked up stuff. My people actually, they're pretty good with human trafficking. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. You'd make an excellent terrorist. Never mind.
I
that cleared up.
don't know if B3 remember this, but in high school, you guys probably don't know this, but in high school, my nickname was Click Boom.
Click boom.
Yeah, people used to call me Click Boom.
You know, actually, I kind of really like it.
All I keep thinking about is that song. Click, click.
Yes,
Yeah, you just start blasting POD or whatever.
yeah,
That's the one.
Oh, man, high school. High school.
yeah, Click Boom. But I remember in high school, this is not a nice story, so to say, but I remember the one time because I'm one of those people where it's safe for me to say I didn't experience racism growing up. You know, despite people calling me Click Boom. But
Oh, badass.
But no, because honestly, because I was brown, I have the Quebec accent and I speak English. I just fit in anywhere. I remember one time I was walking around in the main area of the high school. I was walking with one of my white friends, and then I went over to the crowd of black people because in my high school everybody was segregated. It was the blacks over there, the whites over here, and there was no mingling going on. And I went over and I talked to the black guy, and I came back to the white guy, and the white guy asked me. He was like, yo, how'd you do that? How'd you just go over there and talk to them? I'm like, you just use your fucking legs. You go over and you talk to them. That's all you have to do. So that was the environment that we were in. And despite that, I didn't experience racism. I could talk to everybody and anybody. But the day where I did experience racism, no joke, 9/11. I remember on 9/11, man, in high school, I got into 3 fights on that day.
What?
Because people...
Wait, who?
I don't remember their names. But one of them is he was like one of the popular kids in high school. Like he was one of the popular-ish.
Achon?
I don't remember their
He's
names.
tall, like he's macho.
He was like one of those I'm on the football team guys. You know what I mean?
Fuck, I know somebody on football.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No,
No, not
we
like
know what her
that.
reputation is, but
Oh, bro. No. I
That's
used to hang out with them. I used to hang out because I hated hanging out with girls. Like, I hanged out with 2 girls all the time, and it was always drama. So I switched over to the football team because there was no fucking drama with them. Oh, you talked to the guy I liked. No, I hated
That'd be
that,
awkward if the quarterback came over.
bro.
Talk to the guy like, how
And
dare
he
you?
left the next
Oh.
day. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, 9/11 was a tough one for me, man. 3 fights in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Brutal.
But it's
I don't remember that.
It's funny that well, no, why would you experience that? On that
No, I don't remember you going through that.
Yeah. Oh
We
no.
knew each other in Sec 1, no?
Yeah.
Was it Sec 1? Yeah.
Yeah. We and CT, right? CT4 and all that stuff and beyond. We were all together. But yeah, but it's funny that you mentioned how you prefer to hang out with dudes rather than chicks because again the drama, right? And my wife is the same way, man. She doesn't want to hang out with women because she says like women have a little bit too much like backbiting and shit talking going on, and she's like, guys, y'all just shoot the shit. You just sit down and chill, you know. And I don't understand why that's the thing, man. I don't know why women just don't want to sit back and relax and just talk shit, you know.
Sorry. That was my phone.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
drama. See, drama. What can
It's
I
not drama. He's saying, why are you talking
it's
about
drama.
that bitch?
say? Oh, it's
Yeah.
the quarterback. Oh, you remember me?
No. I don't really talk to anyone from high school.
Oh, neither do I. I don't think I know anyone from high school anymore.
Really? I don't even do my grocery in my town because I don't want to see them. It's just annoying. Like, people are so fake. You see them in the hall, like, in the grocery store. Like, oh my god, hi, how are you? It's been so... It's like, bro, you have me on Facebook. Stop. Like, and that's why I go to the 10 minutes away from my own town because I'm like,
You actually go out of your way to avoid people. Oh my gosh.
I either go like
Just
10,
fucking-
LaSalle or...
Just move. What's wrong with you?
I'm planning on it.
God damn. I got off the island a while ago because I couldn't stand being on the island anymore.
I don't like
Nice.
it here.
Nah, it's too much fucking traffic and too much fucking people and
So
honestly-
yeah, you let us deal with the traffic on the way to going to see you, you son of a bitch.
yeah.
What a jerk.
Honestly,
So much
Oh,
traffic
sticking a
I don't
bridge.
want to deal with you guys though.
in the summertime, I set up a chair on the other side of the river and I just watch Montreal and I just pray for the day I see it sink. It's gonna be beautiful.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, that's nice.
Piece of shit.
So
island.
long, suckers.
I know, right?
you know what's funny? I live in a part of the South Shore where we filed the most complaints against Montreal. Apparently, I
you
didn't.
serious?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Like what?
Noise complaints, because
How you would what?
yeah,
How are
seriously.
You're just on the other side.
Yeah, no,
Those
exactly.
guys are having fun too loud.
We're right on the other side of the bridge, and we're right next to the Champlain Bridge, right?
Yeah.
And whenever there's events in the Quartier de Spectacle or downtown and that kind of stuff, yeah, apparently a bunch of citizens from the South Shore will like file a complaint saying the city of
Wow.
Montreal is too loud.
Those people are Karens.
And I was like, holy shit! I couldn't believe it, man. I was blown away.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
man.
And apparently Montreal
Wow.
hates us because we plant too many trees or some shit like that. So
Yeah, stop planning.
yeah.
I just say you guys are douchebags.
Stop,
on the other
stop
side.
protecting the environment,
That's
goddammit.
so.
What are you, Captain Planet?
I like Captain Planet. I miss him. I wish they'd
Yeah, I
bring him
bet
back.
you do, South Shore boy.
Hey, he was awesome, okay? With the powers
fuck outta
combined.
Captain Pollution all the way. It's that Batman.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, did you see like you saw the fucking weather recently, right? The -40s and all that shit that's been going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
someone posted a video of everyone lining up to charge their Teslas because they're not surviving this weather right now.
Are you serious?
Oh
Oh, it's
my
true.
God.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Teslas are not working.
They're just not starting and everyone's just parked at Tesla charging stations. I'm like, there you go. There you go. That's what you
Yeah.
get. You and your lithium ion batteries. Fuck you.
No, it's not good cars for weather that we get. Dude, I had no electricity for a whole night.
Because of the weather?
Yeah, it exploded one of the panels here, so we were cut off for electricity all night. And I was trying to do a favor of my cat. I was sleeping next to her on the couch. Wake up in the morning, she actually slept in my bed and shit everywhere. And I was like, okay, that's nice.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah.
say she shit everywhere?
Yeah, she shit everywhere. And I was like, bro, I literally slept in the cold in the basement and then like downstairs just for you, and you freaking dipped from my room and yeah, thank you, mommy. Shit's everywhere. Yeah, it was amazing.
Wait, no, wait. I remember seeing something. Wasn't your cat sick or something recently?
Yeah, she has diabetes and she like her heart stopped 2 days ago.
Wait,
Her
cats
heart
can get
stopped?
diabetes?
Yeah, and you gotta
Damn.
poke them twice a day. It's yeah.
Is it like human diabetes? Like if her blood sugar's too high, you might have to cut off a paw?
Ate too much ice cream.
We don't cut off a paw, but yeah, she lost like 11 pounds.
I'm just picturing all those videos I've seen of cats like eating something cold and then having brain freeze with their mouths wide open and their eyes are all dilated.
They go like they glitch out. They completely glitch out.
Eat too much ice cream, get diabetes. They're like, fuck this diabetes.
Oh man, and I think we talked about this last time, but those videos of people that make their cats vegan. Oh,
What?
Yeah.
What?
Did we
I
talk
can't
about
even
this?
know.
Yeah,
Christ, every time you say it, I'm surprised.
Exaggerating.
yeah, like flat out. They just feed it lettuce and beets apparently, or some shit like that.
Does the cat get mad and bite them?
No, the cat devours the beets because I don't know. That's all he can get.
Shit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it looks fucking like I said. It looks fucking malnourished. Like seriously, but
Okay,
yeah.
but that's like oh my god, no. Yeah.
Now that I've said that about cats, I'm curious to see what you think. What do you think about parents who do that to their babies?
Do what?
Treat
Diabetes?
Make their babies vegan. What the fuck? No.
Diabetes.
Brain freeze to the kid. Hey, take it.
Hey, child.
I don't know. I play fetch with mine, so no.
Jesus, hey, that's true. Eh? Holy fuck.
Jesus.
You go to her house and you just see a kid walk up with a frisbee in their mouth. You're like, okay.
Full blown leash.
The weather's right, man. No.
She
but,
ties
like,
him to a stick in the backyard and just run in circles. It's like-
Oh man, we used to do that with the dogs. We tie them on the clothing line. They just go running after the stuff. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to chase them.
That sounds cruel, but yeah. It's just-
No, so you're talking about the vegan, vegetarian stuff for kids?
yeah. Weren't you?
I wouldn't do it.
Weren't you a
No,
vegetarian?
what the
Oh,
fuck?
okay,
Dude,
sorry.
I'd bite the beef's ass. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I don't know.
This is like-
Well, it's their choices. It's their kids. They created them. They do what they want, pretty much. Well, not what they want,
Aha. See?
but like it's
Double
their
standards.
decisions. Cause like I'm a mom, so like I hate it when people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that to your daughter," because that's the worst thing. Like when you get pregnant, all these ladies will tell you so much shit, and you're like, "Let me do my own stuff." But yeah, so it's like it's their things. Like, don't criticize mine. I won't criticize.
Now you see, this is what I find weird about animal people, right? People that love animals and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we just said how treating a cat as a vegan is animal abuse, but if you do it to a baby, it's like, oh, well, that's your choice. Do what you want.
Well,
Isn't
it's because the
isn't that
animal
strange?
can't do anything. I don't know.
Oh, the baby can.
It's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
well, you didn't create the animal.
That's what I was gonna
No,
say.
but you didn't create the animal. You didn't pop it out. That'd be fucking weird. But like, you didn't do it. Like, I don't know.
But wait, what does that mean? Because you created, you're allowed to do whatever you want to it.
No, not whatever you want.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
fucked up. No, that's weird saying that.
Well, I don't know. That's
No, it's just I don't know. Because he kind of
wild.
grew into that lifestyle. I don't know. It's just different.
Mm.
I don't know.
I just
But
feel. I just feel like there's like a generation of people out there that value the life of an animal more than they do the life of a person, and I find that strange.
well, for me,
Yep.
Yep.
well, the prices are higher too for animals. I don't know. That's why we have to be more careful with them. Like, let's say if I bring my kid to the emergency, it's not going to cost me $2,000 within half an hour. Like, it's yeah. So that's why I guess
Oh,
people
okay.
see that way. Like, it's you have to be like absolutely careful with an animal. I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
it might be the animals don't know better route.
I don't know, because if that logic made sense, then you'd be real careful with your slaves.
You know?
Little slaves. What?
Well, I mean, if you bought a
Your
person,
slaves.
yeah, you spent a
Oh,
lot of
that's
money on
just
somebody, you take care of
horrible.
them. She's
No, I could just imagine because in Philippines there's so many people that do that. They just buy the kids and do what they want. Gross. Yeah, haven't you seen the
Okay.
movie Human Trafficking?
okay. Well, I'm real
Oh,
happy. I'm
that's
Indian.
not me.
I'm really happy. I'm Indian now. I'm not. Apparently, the Philippines is
Yeah.
worse than us. So
I saw those things. They kidnap the pretty kids, they send them there, and they put them in tents, and yeah, gross.
I didn't hear about this. What's the movie called?
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking. It's a documentary. Or it's like a movie.
It's a back in the days. It was a two cassette movie. So
Ooh, it was like Titanic. Okay.
yeah, kind of thing.
Starring Leo.
No, it's just creepy.
Titanic.
You know when you went to your uncle's house back in the day and he had like the 2 VHS box set for Titanic, like, oh my god, this movie has 2 tapes.
You had Rose.
You freaked out. Oh, could you imagine if Lord of the Rings came out during the age of VHS? Oh, you need
Didn't
a
it?
fucking briefcase.
Oh, it did.
It did, no?
Lord of
Yeah,
the
it
Rings
did.
came out in VHS?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
It came at like the tail end of VHS and at the beginning of like DVDs.
Wait,
They both have the same box art.
hold on. I need to see that.
I think they said, "Fuck this! We're putting everything on DVD. Let's go."
Hang on.
What's this tape rewind shit?
If there's a Lord of the Rings VHS box set, I want to see that, man.
I don't know if there's a VHS box set, but there's for sure there at least for what's it the Fellowship. I remember having the VHS for it.
Yeah,
I remember watching that release. Yeah.
You're 100% right. They had like the fancy little box and everything.
Oh, so okay.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, I miss VHS.
Wow.
You know what's fucked up?
It's like-
I heard that if you have like original Disney movies and shit in VHS format, it's worth a fortune right now. Apparently.
You serious?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
If you have the OG
Yep.
Lion King and stuff with the original packaging on VHS, like people will want that, man.
It must be like in really good condition, no?
Fuck. I mean, fuck.
Probably,
Right?
but what I didn't even realize is how old some of those movies were. Like, what was it?
Like Snow White and shit.
Yeah. Well, what was it? My girlfriend's niece and nephew, they were over yesterday. They wanted to watch stuff while we were all having dinner.
Mickey
So
Mouse?
we threw on the original Peter Pan, and
Oh.
that was 1953.
The way he said it, Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Peter
No,
Pan.
I kind of
That was so sassy.
Peter Pan. You know,
It's fucking Peter Pan.
You watch Peter Pan, goddammit. No, but
Yo,
yeah,
check this
the
out,
original
fucking-
Peter Pan.
101 Dalmatians Black Diamond Edition VHS is worth $6,000 US.
Ma! Get the Disney collection, no?
That is ridiculous, man.
Fuck.
That's crazy, right?
Oh, my parents just sold their place, and I know for a fact I had like Lion King, and I just saw it up. It was like 15 grand.
But even like Beauty and the Beast and shit, some of them are worth $600. Cinderella's worth
That's
$100.
fucked
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Man, we used to have all of them on top of it. Fuck. And
That was good.
I remember my cousins. We had OG comic books and stuff, and supposedly one of my cousins had the original Detective Comics #1, so the first Batman comic.
We
Goddamn.
were talking about the first Superman comic. It's like, damn, really?
No, first Batman, and yeah,
Shit.
apparently he just took when he was a kid, he just took a crayon to it.
Oh.
What?
I could draw
Oh.
Batman.
He just drew on it with a crayon and so it's basically toilet paper now. You wipe your ass with it, it'll have more value. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
my God.
Man, he hates himself now for shit like that. And
Should it's
kidding.
Well, I can imagine.
man. So B3, when are we gonna play something? When are you gonna play a game on PC?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm about to lose connection.
Oh yeah.
You got what?
She's such a great actress.
Fucking child.
Oh wait, the camera's on. Hold on. I
Um,
don't know how to play. I don't really play PC. I only have like a laptop, and I don't know.
Nothing interests you on PC at all. Well, actually, everything she plays is on console. So why would she? But it's all cross-platform,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like Battlefield, Call of Duty, isn't all
Yeah.
that shit cross-platform?
And Battlefield 2042 is now,
No, I'm
is.
not getting that garbage. I'm not giving you.
but I
any money.
hate playing against PC players. I just rage, like literally rage. So yeah.
Wait, sorry. You don't what? You don't play against teams?
PC players because I
oh.
rage.
Oh,
Yeah.
because we're too accurate.
Because you ain't got no potato aim, no.
Man.
No, I don't know.
It's because she doesn't have to deal. She can only deal with auto aim at that point. She doesn't have to deal with people with accuracy. That's exactly.
Yeah, neither do I when Dan's on the opposite team.
Wow.
You know what's fucked up, man? And PT can testify to this. I was like a strong console player. I hated PC. I didn't care about PC and that kind of stuff. And then when I got mine and I started playing it, it wore me down a little bit. And now it's like, oof.
No, I feel that.
My
I feel that
PlayStation,
100%.
my PlayStation's a fucking museum right now, man.
Yep.
Yo,
Wow.
Museum.
yeah.
Yep.
Can I have it?
Got a museum of
If
PS4.
you want it, it's yours. I'm not doing anything with it, but I just feel. What was the last game I played with it? It was God of War Ragnarok.
Yep.
And that was. I think that's the last thing I'm going to get for it. There's nothing else that I want on console.
Did you join me on Battlefield though? Did you have Battlefield 5?
Yeah, it was free on PlayStation at some point, so I picked it up.
Yeah, you joined me once because I was like, hey, isn't that? Yeah.
Yeah, I went online and saw you die a couple of times. And I was like, yeah, this ain't fun, so I left.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was in your early days of
I know.
streaming. So, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out for these two sons of guns down here, what it is. Yeah, because you know what I always want to do. I always wanted to do a gun game with you guys. I want to do a gun game challenge, see who can get to the top the fastest. And I think Battlefield 5 has something like that. Does it? Where you
Well, sure.
every time you get a kill, it changes weapons, and you have to move up the ranks of weapons.
I don't know if
And I have
Battlefield
no
had
idea.
something like that.
Oh
I
man,
don't think it did.
They had that mode on Apex not too long ago.
They did. How the hell
Yeah.
did it work in Apex? Oh wait, no, yeah. Never mind.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
You start with a shotgun and then you end up with a freaking
A knife or
What
some
a-
shit or
like a with 6 R301. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Apex enough to talk
Oh.
shop about it, but
Apex is crossplay.
is it?
Yep.
Fuck. So, okay, so all major headlining first-person shooters are cross-platform right now. Call of
Think
Duty,
so.
Battlefield,
Everything's pretty
Apex.
much
What
all.
about Overwatch?
Yeah, Overwatch,
Yeah.
I think too.
Never played.
Huh.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know about this route that the gaming industry's taken, man, of making everything free. Overwatch is free, right?
Overwatch is free, but getting all the shit really isn't.
Mm.
Yeah. I heard they're gonna make.
Oh, you
Rainbow,
want to like $20?
I heard they're gonna make Rainbow Six free. You have Apex that's free, Valorant's free, and then you have Call of Duty Warzone that's free. Like all the major headliners are free, but like you're getting like this. I feel like you're getting a bare bones game. You know what I mean? You're not getting a
Well,
finished
because
product.
Mm.
I don't know, outside of game mode and the maps, and then like obviously some guns and shit, like what really else is there that you should justify paying for? That you can't just free to play and they get their money off of like
Well,
buy shit stuff.
depends on it depends on
Yeah.
the game. Like for instance, like in Rainbow Six, if you get an operator that has a specific ability, or maybe that happens in Overwatch also, and it's behind a paywall, that fucking sucks, man. That changes the whole mechanics of the game.
Yeah, like as long as like we had this discussion before, and I agree to an extent. Is like as long as they don't have things that actually impact the game under a paywall, I'm okay with it. Like I don't care about cosmetics.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
don't.
was asking. Is like because like Overwatch being free to play doesn't
Mm-hmm.
really impact your game or anything because everyone still gets the same maps. Everyone still goes out and shoot shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't really have something against free to play per se. It just depends what you're getting off the bare bones stuff. Like if
No.
you're lacking stuff like Street Fighter did with its story mode,
Yeah.
like that's wrong. But
But-
at the same time, like Killer Instinct did it right, where you just have the fighting game and you could inherit characters or you grind characters.
Well, like, I don't disagree with free to play games existing, or I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like I feel like the industry took it in a direction where they're using it as an excuse to release a mobile game on
Games.
console or on PC now.
Mm.
You know, where it's pay for this and pay for that. Like we like the biggest backlash I've ever seen was EA's other title there, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Mhm.
Like, oh my god, they ate a ton of shit for that, and the game bombed because of it. And the worst part is that it was a good game. You know?
It's more towards the end of it, but yeah.
Never tried it.
No, it's honestly a good game. It's not bad. It's just, wait, but Battlefront 2 wasn't free to play. It became free to play, right?
No idea.
Or did it launch free to
more
play?
I don't remember. No, it definitely didn't launch free to play. It came more free to play later on, but I think that was more towards the end, like at least another year, probably 2 years after it came out.
Because I just feel like developers are going to use a free to play model to just release a bunch of games that are half finished, which is what we're getting a lot right now. I mean, you pay $80 for a game, you still get an unfinished product. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but well, Cyberpunk is a little bit different.
Which one?
Cyberpunk 2077.
No, he's just defending it because he
Like,
wasted
that should-
money on it.
No, but I'm trying to say that like the game should have actually been finished, and it wasn't. Whereas like, let's say if they actually released Overwatch 2, the way that they as Overwatch 1, let's say,
Yeah.
and they released it the way that it was, and it actually was a complete game, but it had been free to play like that, then I wouldn't have as much of a big deal. Whereas Cyberpunk was just like a completely unfinished game. Like it should have been working.
But that's
was
it.
like,
But that's
yeah.
it. How often do you hear, oh, this game's in beta? And so like Tarkov, for instance, has been in beta for fucking 10 years now. You know?
I feel like that's another trend that gets kind of annoying. Like everything is in beta and it's been in beta for like several years, but they're still getting people to pay for it. So why even launch it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then they're taking this to me, they're taking this free to pay model and slapping it on unfinished products to charge you as something in the end. You know? It's just a giant waste of money in my opinion. Yeah.
Sorry, my mom is texting me in the same time.
I thought you were making fun of my Indian head bob. I was like, that's fucking racist.
No, she's texting me in the same time. She's like, Chanel P in her panty. I'm like, okay.
Okay. So that means do something about it. I ain't doing it.
No, she's probably gonna send her downstairs.
All right. Well, listen, if you got to split and take care of mommy stuff, you go ahead and take care of that.
It's alright, I like you guys debating and questioning and all this. Hey, I'm on break now. Let
Oh, I see. Is that a vacuum I'm hearing in your house? What the hell?
That's my place, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's his
Or no. Oh my god! If my PC sounded like that, I would need a new one fast.
Man. But yeah, no, seriously, you gotta get on the PC rank here. If you
Why?
I'm telling you, you got potential to be a crack streamer.
What? I mean, I have like.
Don't you want to make that
everything
Dr. Disrespect money?
Dr. Disrespect money.
Dr. Disrespect money.
It looks like exhausting now. I think the only way I grow faster as a streamer is if I do like those hot tubs shit. No.
That's not.
No,
Really?
Oh my god, do you guys want to buy my water? Like,
Oh
I
my
post
God.
it's in it for 8 hours.
Ugh.
Like, it's literally skin floating in it. No.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
Oh, like that one person who's selling farts. Yeah.
You know what? When
That's
you
actually a full-on
I'd be
trend.
really
Yeah.
good at that. No, I'm kidding.
when you told me about that, how that girl was jarring her farts and selling it, and she was
disgusting.
hospitalized because she
Yep.
What?
yeah, because she
Yep.
she took something to give her more gas and apparently it fucked up her insides.
No, just
I
have
have-
IBS. It's perfect.
I have to say, man, I was a little bit happy when I heard that story. I was like,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
That's
no,
what you
no,
get
no,
for
no, no.
selling farts.
We have to stop rewarding stupidity at some point, you know?
Absolutely.
Dude, it's not stupidity if she makes fucking cash out of it, no?
No, it's more the stupidity off the person who would buy the fart.
I
Yeah.
mean, hey,
So
there's this new
wait,
thing
so
now,
what are you
bro.
saying? Like when he opens a jar, he just gets like a whiff of cyanide?
It's like, oh yes, passes right the fuck out.
I don't know, man.
Well, there's only one way to
I don't
find
know.
out.
Why are
You gotta
people
buy one
buying
and stream
farts?
it.
So we bought this fart. Let's see what it smells
Not
like.
to open it.
Oh.
I'm like, just fucking face on stream.
Smells like unconsciousness.
Oh man. But you genuinely believe that the only way you can grow the channel is if you were to do stuff like that?
Self farts.
No, I don't.
That's what
know.
we'll call it. We'll be gentle. We won't say like OnlyFans or like hot tub shit. We'll just call it self farts.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, how about underwears? That's a big
Oh,
thing
shit.
right now. I told my mom about it. I said, "Mom, I need to make money fast." She's like, "Okay." I'm like, "I'm gonna start selling my underwear." She's like, "People do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, they do." She's like, "Really?" I said, "Why?" She's like, "Why?" I said, "Well, they like to smell." She's like, "Oh, if you eat fish and you wear the underwear, it's gonna smell even more." I'm like,
Oh god.
so picture this 5-foot Asian Filipino mom saying that. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Encouraging her daughter to
That's the worst part. She's like,
You should
"Oh,"
sell it.
and she's like, "Oh, can you sell mine?" Oh
Oh.
my god, mom, you're 73. Like,
They
Oh
don't
my
need to
lord.
know.
I mean, yeah, because you get better buyers. I read about it if you post pictures and videos of it. Don't show your face, but like you're really them. doing stuff
But
in
you
them.
bending over and oh, okay. I thought you were talking about farting.
What?
I thought you were talking about farting
Jesus.
in the jars.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
like,
Take a
basically
video
just
of
run,
you
like,
bending over.
So what, doing like basically just doing squats or like walking to
that's
the
so
grocery store.
You see the
Like,
splash in the jar. Oh, sorry, I had Mexican.
Oops. 550 extra.
You see the people go like this. No,
Oh, what the hell?
I do believe that like they do tell you basically what they want you to eat or like a bunch of stuff that they want you to do from beginning to the end of that whole process.
Wait, for what?
What?
You want to smell it?
Yeah,
Wait, no,
well, whatever
PT
whatever it
seems
is you
very
eat,
versed here. I want to understand. He understands the ins and outs of. What are you talking about? Selling panties? Selling farts? What is this?
selling pennies.
So, okay, so
Apparently-
people make requests on what they want the person to eat.
Yeah, because well, what
Oh,
think
patties?
about it. Yeah, because whatever it is that you eat, it's gonna affect how you smell.
I was pretty okay with not knowing any of this, to be fair.
Now
What?
you
Fuck
know.
that! Why do you know
You
that?
want to know?
He's never gonna ask
People
me to
at-
go on stream again.
You know what? People at school just talk about random shit. Believe me, if you saw the plumbing.
Oh yeah, typical kid
The
excuse.
pump-
It was the people at school, ma. It wasn't me.
I don't do it. They do it though.
Why are you wearing it, though?
No, but I don't know how we got into this the whole subject, but that's how I found out most of the information. It's just, but it makes sense. I mean, think about it. Like if you have certain types of food, you sweat a different way, or it'll taste a little different way. If you have a lot of salty food, your sweat will actually taste salty. If you have a lot of sweet food, your sweat won't be as salty. So it affects everything. When they say you are what you eat, you literally are what you eat.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like the person who make those kind of requests to have that level of detail, that's a Dahmer. That's a Jeffrey Dahmer right there. That's who wants that, man. It's like that's fucking weird, man. Oh, I want you to eat some tropical bubble gum. It's like what the fuck?
The whole things.
Right before you take it off, rub some sandpaper on it. It's like what the hell? It's like- Oh, that's I didn't know it went that far. I thought chicks.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that whole thing was a scam because obviously I've heard of women selling their underwear online, but I thought it was just chicks who'd go and buy like a pair of underwear for $10, and then like, hey, here you go, $50. You know, never
No,
they
it's
don't
really
actually
true.
put it on or anything, and
Yeah, they have to. So you have to, and they say the longer you wear it, more it will be smellier, and more you'll get higher buyers. Like, yeah, because the people like, and you see people review like, oh, this underwear smells so moist and everything, and you could really
But how
smell the.
like unless you're actually posting up videos, how do they know you've been wearing it all day? Supposedly,
The smell of the underwear.
Yeah,
I
the smell, the
guess.
strength of it.
Yeah.
Because smells fade, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
The more you smell it, right?
That's why they say wear it for like 5 days in a row. Take a whole
No,
week vacation.
okay, yeah, okay, you
just do,
are
like, an
shockingly
intense
informed.
Hey man,
like an intense workout scenario or session for like I don't know an hour or two,
stunned.
and then you
There's
just
a
stop.
review channel. There's a review channel for this shit.
People
Reddit,
were-
they're
So I bought
talking about
I
it.
intercepted one of these things, and yeah, that really does smell like it. Let's see what it tastes like. Like there's a
Oh.
review channel.
Well, I'm pretty sure
There's
it's the
people
same
buying
with-
it, and there's a review
There
channel
is.
for people
Yeah,
buying it.
they even say
Okay.
there was brown spots and everything, and that's where the smell
Oh my
was
God.
more like.
No, okay.
Why?
But yeah, well, people love that. I don't know.
You know the
Like,
worst part is the fact that she's bashing this right now. A couple of her reviewers are unsubscribing. They're like, oh, we're never gonna get it,
Well,
boys.
I'm sure they're waiting for the
Your
link for
account's on your
B3's
channel.
underwear.
You know, or they're sharing the link.
Wait, I'm gonna get a text soon. Do you wear latex underwear for 5 days? No.
Can you make it 6?
Can you make it? Yeah. Ugh. No, but yeah,
Oh, wow.
the smell does affect. Oh, yeah.
And you
Well-
clearly you're versed in it, so you obviously researched it. And I'm sorry you had to do
Yeah.
that.
No, I'm not. I gotta find ways to make cash on the side sometimes.
But that's it. Like, okay, all I'm saying is, you got the chops for it, like the humor and the gameplay. I don't think you need to be selling your underwear. I think you can get away from just playing video games.
I know. It's just very like
It's easy.
I don't have much time getting texts right now. My mom's saying, "What you talking about?" No, I'm kidding. She comes down, start beating me with the.
So you're finally selling some.
Her mother's
Yeah.
like, mine's already.
Kind of be in on this.
No, my mom asked if I could put her bra too, and she's like, "Does it matter what they look like?" I'm like, "Okay, Mom, at least make a nice bra, like freaking some what a Wonder Woman bra thing, like all white and." No.
Oh man. Wait,
Hey,
so
maybe Granny
but
Patty sells.
hang on a second. Straight question. You would actually consider doing things like that?
What? Yeah. Okay, I gotta go, guys.
Okay, that's a yes.
No, it's if I would be really like in a bad situation, then I would consider any. Well, no, because I won't go to OnlyFans and stuff. But doing that, yeah, I would think about it.
Wow. I'm not in no way judging, but I find that fucked up that we're in a society that's at that point. You know what I mean?
At one point, I mean, hey, at least I don't sell feet pics. You know? It's just
I feel like
pictures.
selling feet pics wouldn't be as bad as selling your underwear.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, okay.
So I tried.
Tune in,
both.
guys, for the
Here's
next
what-
episode. Huh?
Our
Yeah.
next stream, how did B3autified selling her feet go?
But listen, I want to ask you a bit of a challenging question though about that. Like if you were to do things like that, okay?
Yeah.
It's
Hold
gonna,
on, who's watching right now?
This is gonna come out
Make
so
sure.
wrong, man. A lot of people are gonna like say like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking misogynist, patriarchy, all that kind of crap," you know.
Kyle, please close your mic. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
So if that's the way you see it, you know, I'm just confused because you seem very disgusted by the way people talk to you online or the way they would talk to you and approach you. But do you think that if they were to perceive you that way because things like right now you don't do these things, okay, well I'm going to assume you don't do these things. I'm sorry. But
No, I know.
but if you were to do things like that and you still get that kind of behavior, those kind of approaches, do you think they were led to believe that that's the kind of person you are, or you think that's wrong?
No, I don't think so. That I'm the no, I don't know. Like I'm just, if I would get to doing that, it's because I'm really desperate.
No,
I'm in the big shit. But like, you mean like led to thinking I'm.
oh, sorry, you cut out there. I didn't hear that.
What?
You cut out. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Okay. Well, get rolled.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I didn't even think about all those connection stuff. Really, I was just Googling, researching.
Oh, okay. Understood. She just But
I mean,
don't
like they
don't
say,
don't
these
look at
guys-
B3's search history. Holy fuck. Okay, understood.
Step bro, what? No.
How to get stuck in dryer.
Don't you need a stepbrother for that issue?
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
No, it's just because because I feel like there's a lot of girls out there who feel like they're in that position when they have to go and do that kind of stuff, whether it's OnlyFans or whatever, and then they act surprised when
Creeps.
men creep on them. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I don't think men should creep on them. Period at all. You know, like it's like Dave Chappelle said, right? He's like, guys, just because she's doing that or wearing a certain thing doesn't mean she's that kind of person. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle said that, but he said, well, at the same time, if I'm walking down the street and I'm wearing a cop uniform, you can't fucking blame me if I'm not a cop. You know what I mean? So it's just I don't know if it's I find it so strange that we're in a time right now where people think that way. You know, where they want to they want to go down a path that's something that does something like that, and then when that path is associated with a certain repercussion, I don't know. I feel like there's no accountability. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Well, one thing I know about, like, well, yeah, like you're telling about before doing that and after, right?
Yeah,
Like the connection with the people. Well,
because what's happening to you right now is a crock of shit. There's nothing that you're doing that should lead people to do that, unless you like. Sorry, I don't watch every single stream. Maybe you did. I don't know. Drop a dildo at some point on the floor, and people are like, "Ooh," you know.
on dildos.
That
That wouldn't happen.
No. But like, so like,
That'd be funny.
so prior to that, it doesn't make sense for it to happen. But if something like that would have happened after the fact, I'm like, at that point, I just feel like you're poking the bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That I understand. But then that would be no, exactly. I don't do anything really. I'm just like bubbly, flirty, joking.
Yeah.
So that's just who I am. Like just joke a lot.
Right.
But I do get those creeps just because I don't know, they see a girl and they want to troll or they're like, "Oh my god." Like I mostly don't wear like open shirts.
Yeah.
Like because you know you will attract those kind of people. And those people show up and they're like, "When I nut, I could feed a whole poor country." And it's like they say all these kinds of weird things.
Oh god.
And I swear, the amount of things I got on stream. And I told my mods not to ban those guys.
You told them not to. Why?
Because those are the people that will stick around and troll and put even more content in your stream, and then people will be like getting into the things.
Okay.
That's when it keeps going on and going on. So that's why when like someone comes in, I have one mod that's super strict. As soon as someone says something, he bans him. I'm like, don't do that, because those people bring even more content to the stream. Because people are like, it rings a bell. They're like, wait, what the hell is this guy talking about? And then I want to bring her into my tribe, and then you see the chat going crazy, and it's like it brings content to them, and it's stuff to talk about after. It's like yeah.
Okay.
I'm weird.
No. It's not weird. Well, you're playing the market.
Cool,
Yeah, I'm like, well, it's more like people come and see you for content, not because how you play. It's like they don't give a fuck about how you play. They want to see like stuff going on, like talking and action in the chat. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed about the Twitch, because people are like, I play so good, I don't understand why nobody's in my stream. Bro, you might be playing good, but you're like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I've been streaming for... No. Why did... No? Sorry.
So basically,
But,
she just
yeah.
described us. Okay. It's like...
Yep.
Nice. I feel called out.
You should feel called out.
PT's a part-time speed. He's a part-time speed runner.
Oh god.
No, but she's definitely not wrong. People want content, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
No.
you could keep those trollers until things starts being really aggressive. And that, you're like, okay, fine. But if they just troll, they say stupid shit like that, I keep them around because the chat goes crazy and they all go...
But at
They
what?
all join in the chat.
But at what
Yeah.
cost? Because like you said to yourself, sometimes it becomes overwhelming. You just have to stop, right?
Yeah. Well, that's more on Instagram. Like, chat, I don't really mind, but, like, out on my socials, that's when it gets overwhelming.
Okay, because they think they're speaking to you directly. That you'll see this message.
Yeah.
They get more vulgar. Okay.
Like, they're like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna be... It's like, calm down. Like this guy said, oh, I touched myself on your video of this. I'm like, well, good for you, because I don't think you're the only one. It's like, what do you want me to be? Like, oh my god, wow, this guy touched himself. I bet there was 20 more guys stroking their thing doing that. When I dressed up on a
Stroking the-
Catwoman costume 2 years ago for my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had like 18 clips of me just going crazy and like, oh my god, her boob is bouncing, so they clipped it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, those are the potential people, potential buyers of underwear. You gotta keep them around in case you go in there. They're the ones who's gonna be buying that shit.
You basically want to keep your options open for all the markets, not just the one. That's good.
These people somehow.
Yeah. Wow. Apparently, B3 has a whole team forecasting where the market's going to go. So, okay, but the reason why I'm curious about the subject is because, like, if I'm going to be truly transparent and blunt with you, is that I think you are a person who knows that you do attract men, right? Like, men find you physically attractive, and you use it to your advantage for viewership, right? But not in
Not only men, but yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I
But-
had a lot of girls message me.
Oh, please, you got catfish. I'm sure you got catfish quite a few times.
I mean, not by the videos and shit. they sent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I even sent some to my best friend sometimes. I'm like, dude, I can't with this girl. She's just intense. And he was like, what the fuck? And she would be like, yeah.
She's like, is that a whole fucking wine bottle? Yeah, it is. Okay.
One girl, one wine bottle? No.
But no, so like you're a person that's that's attractive and you're aware of it and you use it to your advantage in order to gain mobility and viewership on your channel, but not in a disgusting way, in a tasteful way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you like the way that you'd present yourself is proper and that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So if the direction of streaming could go in a way where people just wanted to hang out with you, and you'd get your subscribers and your funding that way and that kind of stuff. Obviously, you would much prefer that than have to go a route where you would keep the trolls in your chat and then start having to do another side business, right? If you could just do the streaming and having fun part, that's all you would do, right? Obviously.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Mm.
But in order, and I think it's very easy and fair to say that we're in a generation where it's going in that direction where a lot of girls are doing that, unfortunately, right? Because straight up, the trolls that you keep in your chat that say shit like that and that would purchase any service or items or whatever the fuck, they to me flat out simps, 100%. You know what I mean? And it just, where the disconnect is that I feel like by opening the possibilities of that type of thing happening, it's encouraging that kind of behavior. I don't know if you know what I mean. And I don't know if you guys agree with me, PT.
It influence people to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have to agree.
Right. So like,
It's like for example, you know, we all know Milen.
yes.
What is that,
Who?
Josh? I think he knows her.
What does that mean,
Yeah.
Josh?
No.
Do you know this person? Okay.
No. Oh, he's
Oh,
her
yeah,
first subscriber on OnlyFans. Like when she
Yeah.
first started her OnlyFans, like then she like blew up so much that all the other girls around started doing the same thing.
Mhm.
It's like because they saw that she was having success in that, and they were like, it's like it does make people more do those kinds of things.
No, absolutely.
No, that's true. Man.
No, absolutely. What I'm saying is like how, I think it's gotten to a point where I feel like the keys to this problem is honestly, it's not fair to say it, but it's honestly in women's hands.
Mm.
You know, like if
Power.
like if they wanted that to stop, that behavior can stop. But at the
Mhm.
same time, the blame is equally on the guys, right?
Yep. I say it repeatedly just in case the first one isn't caught.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
I fucking agree. Fuck those Sims.
But anyways, I hope it doesn't get to that point where you have to, I don't know, have tropical bubblegum, all kinds of crap. So
Yeah, at least Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba. Yeah, the classic.
get the processed sugars. That's what they
no,
like.
you gotta have.
Oh,
the
maybe
Bazooka
get
Joes.
Bazooka Joe's, so at
Oh,
least
the
you have like art.
bazooka.
You have some
Yeah,
art.
you have this little. What was it again?
So-
This little
Comic
Yeah,
strips?
little comics.
comics.
So you have like little
yes.
comics, right? So you have like something to watch when the smell goes away.
Jeez,
Marketing.
oh, he's got. Look at this guy. I need his information after so that
His
he can help me
savviness.
start my business. You know, keep the things going.
Yeah.
Gotta think about the after.
At the end of the day, you're just buying underwear that Hybrid's been wearing. You know what I mean? That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be your face, you're the logo, but it's gonna be him wearing the underwear. That's it.
So it'd basically be like OnlyFans, where like it's the girls on the picture or whatever, but it's the guys doing all the chat work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, look at me. I fuck figures myself. Yes.
Man, did you see this shit about this new AI that's like replicating streamers like perfectly?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah, like it's
A little bit.
it's an AI that can recreate you in a video, and it looks hyper realistic. But there are some glitches in it. Like for instance, like you'll see instead of a person's hand being this way, it'll be the wrong way, and that kind of stuff. There are some glitches that happen sometimes. It's
Or
fucked
the
up.
thinking is a little off, yeah.
Yeah, but they're tiny mistakes and they're hard to notice unless you really pay attention. And there's this whole thing that happened on Twitch recently. Maybe some of you heard about it, about a streamer who went on live stream and cried and apologized to I know Pokimane, but he apologized to someone else named Maya. I'm not sure who that is. Because he watched a
Oh, I think I heard about this.
yeah,
Somebody
he
said
watched a
there was-
porn video that the AI made about these two streamers.
It was an Abba and Preach video, right?
No way.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I know Abba and Preach, but I don't watch Abba and Preach.
Okay.
I see clips of them and that's it.
Okay. 'Cause I think they covered something like that where like he was watching something. I forget there was an actual term like deep fake or something.
Deep fakes,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he's
basically,
like all crying and everything. I'm like, dude, just own up to it. Everyone watches porn. Shut up.
no, but
What?
I think the whole thing about it was that he was watching
What is
porn
this?
about colleagues, quote unquote, right?
Oh, it was like his friend's girlfriend or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's fucked up what's going on out there with AI right now, man. And they could recreate shit so easy. So honestly, B3,
I have a question.
if you hang on a bit, you might not even need to do anything.
Just a theoretical question. Okay, so in this case, he got caught looking at his girl's, like reconstructed whatever picture of her being nude or explicit or etc. or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and apparently this is a bad thing. So let's say she had an OnlyFans,
Mhm.
and then he subscribed to that. Would that also be a bad thing, or would this be more looked kindly upon because at least somebody profits for it?
I think there's a bit of a difference here because like the people who were in the video doing whatever it is that we're doing, never agreed to have that video of them
Yeah,
out
so
there.
it's a consent issue, right?
Yeah.
But my question is more leaning towards this guy because he never said anything about consent issue. He was just crying that the fact he did it.
He was crying at the fact that
And
he
like,
got caught.
oh, my friend, it's my friend. Da, 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 da. Like it was more of a I saw my friend's girl issue rather than a consent issue,
Yeah, I agree.
if that makes sense. So I feel like in that realm of thinking, like yeah, no, if it was a realm of thinking versus consent, I would automatically lean with the consent part because you need consent. But like, since he's going with his homie's girl, I'm just curious: at what point is it okay, if it is at all? Kind of question. That's all.
So like if the homie's girl had
That's all, really.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah, so
Because
like,
you were talking about OnlyFans before, so
so you're saying if the homie's girl had an OnlyFans or whatever,
yeah,
like would that change the circumstances? Like should he still be
Exactly.
issuing that apology? Is what you're saying?
yeah. Do you think it'd be a different in that case scenario?
I don't know. I think the only reason he issued the apology is because he got caught.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so whether
How exactly did he get caught?
I don't
Oh,
know.
he was live streaming, and then apparently like
Oh.
these super sleuths happened to see like a small second and went, and then like enlarged it and noticed.
Wow.
So he just
Oh,
got
is that what
caught while
happened?
streaming. Yeah. It's like the
Okay.
equivalent of, let's say, like PT was he was streaming, he drops his camera by accident, and then like reveals like a 13-inch dildo, but like only for a split second. Somebody's gonna catch it to be like, my senses are tingling, and then they would like look through it and then find the half second of it and then post it. PT likes 13-inch. Like
Oh, good
there are
lord.
people like that who just watch it so dedicatedly.
Why do I
Yeah.
feel like this entire philosophical question that you set up was just to say PT has a 13-inch dildo?
Because I
No.
saw it.
No.
He's like,
Son
oh,
of a bitch.
fuck, I thought it was a disease. That's why you don't walk straight. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But yeah. No,
Either
yeah.
way, like, I don't know. My honest opinion is, why is he on camera crying about it? Just own up to it. You
Well,
saw
that's-
something you thought was something, and that's it.
Yeah. That's the main concern right now. Everyone is saying like, why did he have to do that? Why do you have to go on camera and cry? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you
And
crying for?
It was bizarre. It's not that he cried or anything. It's just that he cried about apologizing for something that I don't know. It was weird. It felt unnecessary, and I felt like it gave it more traction.
Yeah, just send it like a tweet going, it happens. Shit happens.
Yeah, like it gave it more
Was he with
traction.
Fran?
Yeah,
No, it could be marketing. Honestly, for all we know,
could be.
it could be all a marketing ploy. So that's what you need, B3. You need like a
You need good marketing.
like a mastermind plan of like, you know.
Oops, my 15-inch spell.
Oops, this towel happens to have
Christ.
fallen with my head.
Oh my god,
revealing.
ooh.
Yes,
Man. Enough to kill a small animal.
What?
A dildo large enough to kill a small animal if it falls on the floor. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. PT got very quiet when we started talking about dildos. What happened? Did we
Just
struck
trying to
a
avoid the
chord?
Were you
subject.
embarrassed or excited?
Yes.
Ooh, woo.
We'll find out. Stand up a second.
I can't for unspecified reasons. I need to remain seated for the remainder of this stream.
Oh man.
Hands up.
Jeez. Where are your hands, PT?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Yeah. But listen, I appreciate you stopping by, B3, and having a conversation with us. It was nice. And what's really important is that we really just wanted to get a perspective because, honestly, because of the type of media that I consume and the games that I play and just like the type of conversations that I have with people, I knew that it was bad out there for women in like the online market in terms of gaming and streaming.
Yeah.
But I don't know if PT and Hybrid agree with me. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't fully know the extent, but I'm not overly shocked because simping is still a thing to begin with.
No, but like the whole like how she explained how she would be playing games online, and people would then go and fucking find her on Facebook and harass her. You know what I mean? Like that's
Well, yeah, no, that's not surprising at all.
That's intense. I didn't think it would go that far.
Weirdos like that.
Shit, because in my 34 years of life and playing video games, and in my short career of streaming that has not been successful thus far, nothing like that has ever happened. You know what I mean? At all, and it probably never will. Which is, it's so fucked up. The polarity of the experience it is between men and women right now in streaming. I find that insane.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought of undoing that extra button right there and just?
That's what I was thinking.
People like the shag, man. What can I say?
What do you mean you got 100 subs?
But yeah, no, it's just I was just curious to get your perspective on it all, and yeah, just wanted to say thank you for allowing us to have a conversation with you because it was nice. Yeah, these two guys have been quiet the entire time. I don't understand. They just keep staring at you, so I apologize for that. I didn't think that would make it so awkward.
How do you know the other one's staring?
Huh?
I was just thinking of marketing ploys. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. He'll contact you. He'll send you some details.
My people will call your people.
Okay. I don't have people.
Well, it's just people.
Oh man, but yeah.
PT, be your agent.
Huh?
Be your agent.
So uncomfortable. Poor guy.
Yeah.
You guys told me to be like, what was it, gentle with him?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
That
we
he has
have
special
the
needs. Yeah.
It's basically to counteract our awfulness.
Yeah.
What?
It's to counteract our awfulness.
Yeah. See, look, he's just shaking his head. You got to be careful with him. You got to be gentle. You got to talk slow. Simple words, not too many syllables.
You
So
did
if
good.
I see him in the purge, I shoot
I
myself.
did good.
I did good.
Well, once again, guys, I appreciate everyone joining. It was a great, fantastic
Thank
talk.
you.
I really appreciate it.
It's nice. We should do this more often. Just
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
And next time, we won't just focus on you potentially selling your underwear. We'll talk about other shit, you know? So.
all right. So I'll get back to you guys with that.
Oh, man, I swear to God. If she comes back and she's like, oh, I have the perfect plan. I have a contact at Winners and I have a contact at the fish market. I don't need to do anything else.
Oh, no, I can't. No. Holy crap.
Hey,
You got
man.
me, Josh, right? Take notes. Take notes.